Hi friends, I am going to talk to you today about steps, number of steps, step counting, which is huge nowadays. It's even joked on in movies. The difference between number of steps and active minutes, or how much actual exercise you're getting. The other day I talked about exercise versus recreation. It kind of relates to that. The number of steps you get is important. Number of steps shows that you're mobile and that you're walking around during the day, and any doctor is going to tell you that that's an important number. However, just the number of steps that you get in a day is probably not going to suffice in the long term as exercise. The number of active minutes you get, that is where your heart rate is being at least slightly raised, is going to be more important than the number of steps that you put in a day. So for example, if you get 10K steps in, 10,000 steps in a day, and that's not a abnormal day for you. That's an everyday thing. You're getting 10,000 steps, body's kind of acclimated to that. It's probably time for you to take that to the next level. Get about 2,500 steps of active exercise in there. So that is 2,500 steps. Google it. It's about a brisk walk of about 25 minutes. If you're getting these same number of steps per day, you're going to have to increase. We talked about intensity versus duration. You're going to have to either increase the duration or increase the intensity, or your body's going to basically acclimate to that. If you're getting 10,000, 12,000 steps every day, you should be happy about that. You should be proud of yourself. Remember, we're all about setting realistic fitness goals. But if you can take 2,500 of those steps and make that a brisk walk, you're going to get way more out of those 10,000 steps. And you'll feel it too. You'll know the endorphins and the dopamine, the serotonin, norepinephrine, those things that kick in when you are getting a workout. The American Heart Association recommends 150 minutes of actual exercise, that is, of your heart rate being raised per week. Now, remember, this is for a healthy person. If you're not healthy and you're not mobile, always see your doctor first. If you do the math on that, it's about 21.4 minutes, or 21 minutes and 30 seconds, give or take, per day if you do every day. Now, some people like to take days off. If you're gonna take days off, you're gonna take, say, Saturday and Sunday are your days off to rest or be with family. And remember, we talk about priorities. Setting priorities and dividing your time is of the utmost importance. So let's say you take 2 rest days. Then it's a 30-minute exercise every day. 30 minutes, according to the research I've done, for an average person, is about 3,000 steps of active time. Now, if you have an Apple Watch, you're gonna see those active minutes on your watch. It's gonna show up as a ring in your daily goals. You're gonna wanna make sure that you get active steps. So 3,000 of your steps are from a 30-minute brisk walk, right? You did it outside, you did it on the treadmill, whatever it was. Your heart rate was being raised for that amount of time. This is not me. I'm not a doctor. This is the American Heart Association and their recommendation. And what they say that does is that reduces your overall chances of premature death. I would say that's a pretty important thing. A lot of the doctors that you're gonna find on YouTube are really getting into the nitty gritty about exercise, very specific questions, and they bring in other experts. What I'm here to do is actually show you how to do these things functionally. I'm not gonna give you something unrealistic that I think you should do. I think you should, if you are getting 10,000 steps, getting 12,500 steps in a day, let's take 2,500, let's take 3,000 of those steps, and let's make those active steps so that you're getting some raise in your heart rate in your day. Thanks for being with me. Click like, click subscribe. Let's do this stuff together. I'm here for you. I'm here to answer your questions too. Put a comment in. Hate it, love it. Let me know how you feel about this stuff. I need some feedback from y'all. Stay with me on the journey.